Hey, I am Hope with Legacy of Pretty, Legacy of Creativity, and L5 Marketing Group. And I am here to discuss what I saw on entrepreneur.com, and that is how do you read 100 books in a year? And it had these tricks of how do you read 100 books in a year? And I was looking at it like, I do that all the time. And a lot of people ask me, how do you read 100 books in a year? Well, first of all, I'm not counting. I don't count, oh, I'm reading 2 this week, 3 this week. And it also depends on the book. I think they were talking about entrepreneurial books, nonfiction, self-help, marketing, business books. And for me, I don't read a lot of business books. I don't physically read them. I do books on tape. And if the book on tape is, well, CD, if that is piquing my interest, then I will buy the book so I can go back and mark what I really enjoyed. And I also keep a notepad in my car to keep up with what I'm writing. I'm actually in my sewing studio right now, so that's all that mess over there. And so that's how I keep up with my books. So I wanted to talk about what I'm reading right now. And I would probably do a series of what I'm reading. I love to read. I read probably 3 or 4 books a week. This is what I'm reading now. This is what I'm listening to now. It is Content Rules. This is everything right about now. This is, I hear a chapter and I'm ready to buy the book. If you have a blog, if you have a business, if you are interested in social media at all, this is your best friend. Everything you wanted to know is in this CD case. It's 6 CDs by Ann Handley and CC Chapman, and both of them speak on it. They have great voices, very energetic. They're awesome. I haven't even met them. But the book is outstanding on tape, and I would suggest getting the physical copy. I don't have one yet, but I'm going to get the physical copy because there's so many highlight. Write this down. I've had to stop when I get to a stoplight. I'm like, okay, let me write that down. I haven't finished it yet. I'm almost done. But I'm constantly in the car taking my kids, and this is an excellent book. Excellent CD series. Now, back to my book. Well, let me show you my other books because I am a library junkie. And let me show you my other books that I'm going to read after that. Got to get a Seth Godin book. Period. I mean, really? Is that even a question? This is going to be my next one. Small is the New Big. That's going to be my next one. My kids were like, is this about dolls? No, it is a marketing book. And I don't even know what this is about. I just know that I've listened to Purple Cow and I loved it. And I just love Seth Godin. He is awesome. His anecdotes are great. So I got this from the library. I'm going to start this after I finish that. I'll probably finish that tomorrow. I'll probably finish the other one tomorrow. And I got this one. I don't even know why I got it. I kind of put in a search for marketing CDs. And so I picked that one up. The Millionaire Messenger. Make a difference and a fortune sharing your advice. So I can't give you an opinion on that. But when I finish it, I will. Brought you in my sewing studio. Hopefully it'll be my filming studio so that you guys can hopefully see the transformation going on back here. These pictures, I used to do hair and makeup, and that's some of my work. I found it in an old portfolio cleaning out my sewing room. So I'm getting all this crap together. So I brought you in here so you can see the transformation that I'm going to be getting on here. So that's going to be my desk. I hope I get a filing cabinet in here so I can do my marketing in here. And this is my space. And I am blessed to have a little kitchen down here. So I'm going to be stocking up my food and, I can drink on the job because it's my job. So I'm gonna have my food down here, my water bottles, and all my stuff down here. So this will be my little kitchen right outside there, and that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that. Now back to my smut. This is what I read. My husband talks about all my little smut. My genre of choice is paranormal. I started with Twilight. Yes, I know, it is so sad. I started with Twilight, then I moved on to J.R. Ward, and now I will read. I won't read just anything. I am very particular. I love romance, but it's got to be. If you are done with Woman in the Book, I will let you jump off a cliff, or I will leave you hanging in a book, period. But I'm reading Carolyn Sparks right now. I've just started this one. This is the last of her series. And her titles are so cheesy. Crouching Tiger, Forbidden Vampire. Carolyn. But I love her books. Oh, the storylines. Oh. A lot of adventure. We got a lot going on right now. I just started this one, and we are in the forest. We're in China, and a chick's being chased down. Vampire comes in, grabs her, and now the adventure begins. They're in a cave somewhere, and it's not as cheesy as I'm making it sound. My husband loves to laugh at me, and you don't even want to know the scenarios he claims. He'll look at the book, and he's like, "This is probably about." You don't even want to know. It's my little bootleg bookmark. If you're a reader, you know anything. I use this sewing pattern right here. It'd be a bookmark. I just need to hold my spot. But right now, this is a post-it note. But this is the last book in this series. I started this series with a library book. I think Millionaire Vampire. I think that's the first one. The Millionaire Vampire. Something like that. And it was so cheesy, but I liked. You cannot judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a book by its cover, because I have said some of the cheesiest covers. They're the best books. Now, Sherilyn Kenyon, her covers off the chain. If you have not read Sherilyn Kenyon, I'm going to need you to start. I'm just need you to get on Fantasy Lover. Come back to me when you get to Asheron, and we'll talk. Okay? So this is my smut that I'm reading, and it's not hard to read 100 books. It is a habit that develops. When you find your genre, you could easily read 100 books. It's not a problem, because you will, if you can sit through a season of Orange is the New Black for 2 days, you can read 100 books in a year. Challenge yourself. I did it last year, and I read probably 120. And I don't count these. I don't count once I listen. I'm talking about physically reading the book. Not that this doesn't count as reading a book. I just like to be in the book. So, that is my first video about reading. So, I'm going to try to keep this up and let you know what I'm reading, let you know my opinions of what I'm reading. And you need to get on Carolyn Sparks if you're not on it. I just picked up a series from the Goodwill. Yes, I am queen of a Goodwill book. I stock. Love it. But when I find #1 in a series at the Goodwill, I grab it. I don't care if it's good or bad. You can't go wrong. Carolyn Sparks, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Vampire. But start with the first one. Millionaire Vampire, How I Met a Millionaire Vampire. I can't remember. The title is cheesy. But Carolyn Sparks, and you can go to her website, and it'll have it up there. And thanks so much. I'll keep you updated on what I'm reading next. And I'll let you know how my Seth Godin book